Today with us in the studio we have a Nobel Prize of Pedagogy, Professor Svante Gonzalez. Professor, is pedagogy a new Nobel Prize category?
Yes, it is. And don't bother Googling it, it's very new.
That sounds slightly suspicious, but what discoveries do you claim in your field?
Many. The Nobel Prize winners are usually very focused on their own fields. And that's a very narrow way of thinking. My discipline is relevant across the sciences, and it aims to help people understand the poetry of our everyday experiences.
Professor, I'm still very unclear of your field of studies. Could you give us an example?
Very well. Pay attention because this experiment is something that you can accomplish in the safety of your home.
But is it safe?
Perfectly safe. So, this experiment involves knowledge of mathematics, physics, chemistry, in particular high levels of dopamine and norepinephrine that makes us giddy, euphoric, and energetic, what the common folk call love.
So by chemistry you mean love?
I can see that you're an attentive student. I'm sure you will learn something new today.
But let's start with the mathematics. Where does it appear in your experiment?
The experiment requires a certain knowledge of the equivalence of liters and kilograms. 1 liter of a liquid weighs the same as 1 kilogram. I assume you remember this from your early days of school. So, to start the procedure, the kind listener must first go to the nearest bathroom.
That is unaccepted. Unexpected. Also unexpected. And then what?
Go to the bathroom and get on the scale and note down your weight. After that, proceed to pee.
P is relevant for the experiment?
It also works with other body rejects, but today we are focusing on pee.
We're focusing on the P?
We are focused on the pee. So go to the bathroom, note your weight. Pee, and after that, you go on the scale again and take your weight again. This is the crucial step. I tried this experiment myself before coming to the studio this morning. I checked my weight, and it was 88.7 kilograms. After peeing, I checked my weight again, and it was 87.9.
Professor, but what is the point of all of this?
The first mathematical step is to subtract the weight post-pee to the weight pre-pee. So 88.7 minus 87.9 equals 0.8 kilograms. The weight I lost because of peeing. But what is the percentage in relation to my weight before I peed? Here it comes. What in math we call rule of 3. 88.7 is 100%, so 0.8 is x. Therefore, my percentage of weight loss is 0.8 times 100 divided by 88.7. It results in 0.9. I have lost 0.9% of weight from peeing.
Where does the chemistry, or love as we say, come into this equation?
It is precisely now. After doing these calculations that the kind listener will have then to approach a loved one, for example, a spouse, and ask, honey, did you love me 10 minutes ago?
I'm still missing the point of all of this.
And when they say, yes, I did love you 10 minutes ago, then we reveal to our spouse, my dear, I have a confession to make. There's no point in hiding this. They usually react by saying, what is it? Please tell me. So we conclude, honey, 0.9% of what you loved 10 minutes ago was pee. You see the brilliance of my calculations. And the loved one usually says, So we have to explain further. I use the scale, then p, then scale again, rule of thirds, percentage 0.8 of what you loved was p. And at this point, the loved one usually starts to get cranky.
Seems reasonable.
Of course, because they were caught in love with p. And if they show that they are cranky by saying, you really like to bother other people, you can reply, yes, but at least I'm not in love with p. 10 minutes ago, you love me, while 0.9% was p. And if they remain cranky and say, that was 10 minutes ago, now I'm not sure if I love you. Now this is the cherry on top of my experiment. So you can say, of course, because now I'm 0% P. Maybe that's why you're in doubt if you still love me. Let me drink this bottle of water, and you will fall in love with me again. And this is why I won the Nobel Prize